Hey guys, my name is Alan Fox. Welcome to my channel, and today we have the 6th episode of The Legend of Vox Machina. Let's begin. If you have watched my other videos, you would know that I get excited over the oddest of things, and one of my obsessions include daggers. If you have a dagger and you are using that dagger the right way, like you're not accidentally going around killing people, man, I love you. Love is a strong word. I admire you. That is the most calm way, the most satisfying way, if I must say, the most satisfying way I've ever seen a person get crushed. Like he just picked him up and he was like, beep. Like it's like a button. He was like, boop. Like even buttons require like something more than that. He was just like, I saw that and I was like, that is such a cute crow. I mean, we have thousands of crows around here and none of them, I tell you, are cute. None of them. Or maybe they're ravens. I don't know the difference between a raven and a crow. I don't. I mean, I cannot tell the difference between a lot of things like a gorilla, an ape, and a chimpanzee. I don't know what's what. I can't even tell humans apart. Like, people that I go to college with, I can't tell them apart. Like I literally have this like ginormous fear that one day I would mistake my boyfriend for somebody else or somebody else for my boyfriend. It's I don't know. Like not that I like don't know what he looks like. I don't know. I just like have this fear that I would accidentally call him some other name and he would think that I'm cheating on him or something like that. I don't know. It's like a big fear. I think I should like put this out right now so that tomorrow when I make this mistake, I can just like come back to this video and be like, look, already mentioned it. It's a problem, bro. And then I'll call him bro and then he'll break up with me. Oh shit. I was not expecting that. And neither was I expecting them to be still standing there just watching it.
We don't see many new faces these days.
Keep her yennin.
There we go. Percy's glasses are officially my favorite character in the entire series. Like, how cool does it look? You can't even tell what is going on behind the glasses. I think I should do that trend where you're like, and then I'd call my lover bro, and then he won't even be my friend anymore.
Little Percival, what have you become?
What has he become? An adult? I mean, this is like how growth works. You're a child, you grow up to be an adult, and then an old lady. It has been many years. Of course I changed. My entire family was murdered in front of my eyes. I was freaking kicked out from where I lived, and you expect me to remain whoever I was before all of this. This trauma not exist. Not all of us are Derek Hill. Because literally, I am still not over the fact that Derek Hill did not go and hunt down every Argent there was. Like, bro, what is this behavior? Go. Hunt them down. Make them suffer. They killed your entire family. You forgot that?
No offense, Percy, but you're a teeny bit too little to lead.
Wait, we have a height requirement?
When I first watched the trailer, I literally thought that Scanlan was their leader. Looking back, I know I sounded really dumb because I watched the series and I have realized that none of them exactly fit the criteria of being the leader. You guys told me already that there is no leader, but I just, kept expecting there to be one. But every single person gets like equal amount of screen time. Every single person has their own like story going on. But at the end of the day, I feel like, in season 1, it mostly revolves around Percy. But he cannot be the leader because he hasn't exactly like shown his qualities yet. We still don't know why he turns into a bird. We don't know about the black smoke. We don't know about anything about him really. And while being mysterious is all fun, and you don't have to reveal your secrets in order to be a leader. We do need him to show that he is more powerful than the others in order to be their leader. Yes, brain has like some worth, and like if you are a brainy person, your fellows are not so brainy, you can be their leader. But if there are people like Scanlan who are brainless and arrogant, and Vax too, and Grog who is adorable and brainless, and freaking nobody in this group has a brain. I mean, Waxalia kind of does, but she has like a lot of double standards, so she can't be the leader either.
What is this hell?
When I tell you this is every Muslim wedding ever, like there are so many people that show up and they're like, there is no wine. I attend weddings for the free alcohol. Where's the wine? So yeah, if you only attend weddings for the free booze, don't go to a Muslim wedding. There are no halal drugs that you're gonna find there. On which note, there is alcohol on some weddings. You're just like, okay, so like the best thing to do is like just call ahead. Is there gonna be alcohol or should I bring my own? Or have the right kind of company. That's the actual tip. Have the right kind of company because they would find you the alcohol, whether it's allowed in the wedding or not. I shouldn't be giving you this sort of advice. I shouldn't know this sort of stuff.
Archie? But how? We grew up together.
That is the first time we have seen pure joy on Percy's face. Yes, he smiles every now and then, but this was pure joy. And not just joy because he was finding a seat at a table. No. Not because he was finding some respectability. No, this was actual pure joy. I didn't expect to see it, but it was there. And I wish, people around him were paying more attention, because sometimes you're really, you're telling a really great story, something that is really important to you, and you suddenly realize that nobody's listening, so then you just have to like shut up.
Scanlan the Revolutionary has a nice ring to it. Oh, I can get a beret!
I didn't pick this up right away. He wants a beret because of the French Revolution, which I think is like the most famous revolution ever. That was painful. That was painful. I mean, sometimes I accidentally like hurt my ear, and that hurts a lot. I cannot even imagine what this might have felt like. Though I do know a lawyer who doesn't have ears, because she once like advocated against a party, and then they one day like caught up with her while she was jogging and they chopped off her ears. Chopped off her ears. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
So here's my idea how to bust Archie out. I'll speak to the local animals. They'll fetch the jailer's keys and free our friends.
Explain to me why I heard escape or G's out. The drawing was really cute. The illustration, that was so cute. She will get in touch with the local animals, and sheep, literal sheep, are going to go and rescue Archie. Sheep who cannot even climb mountains. Like, they are so dumb. They cannot even climb mountains. Goats can. Like, goats can. They have that much of a brain, but sheep do not. They're literally dumb.
Scanlan the Revolutionary. My pitch? I infiltrate the prison with all these potions I found. I don't know what they do yet, but let's assume they make me a dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
This is the first time I found Scanlan adorable. Like, he is so adorable as a cartoon. What he was, not what he became, thanks to the unknown potions.
Kill everyone and leave.
What about Archie?
It's almost the same as going to Target. You go to get some batteries, you walk out with a $500 bill, but no batteries. Same. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna kill everybody, and not, like, free Archie. That would be so hilarious. Can you imagine that? You go to a dungeon, you kill everybody, but you don't get the prisoner. Wow. Wow.
I don't know. Scanlan's solo mission sounds interesting.
Percy literally believes that the world would be no duller with Scanlan's absence. The one-man army plan is the best one. What's the worst that gonna happen? Like, the best case scenario, we'll get Archie. Worst case scenario, we'll lose Scanlan. And that doesn't sound like the worst case scenario either. He's like, that's cool. We can do without Scanlan. Percy is legit Batman. He has guns. His parents were murdered. He just like hangs on to towers. He's Percy No Mercy, which like our newest Batman is also Batman No Mercy, Brucey No Mercy, and he's literally Batman. There must be other qualities between the two that resemble. Percy also wears a mask.
I've almost got shit. Oh wait, I've got it now. Fuck, shit, fuck.
Isn't he the same guy who opened a door with a stolen toothpick and then said, amateurs? But to be honest, back then I thought that Wax was like in his like 40s and he was like this adult guy. Like I thought of both Wax and Percy as like the adults of the group after watching like the trailers and the clips. But now I'm realizing that I was wrong. About Wax at least. Percy is quite mature. I feel like I feel like I sound like I only like Percy. No, that's not true. We're just getting more about Percy. Like there isn't much to talk about the other characters because the story is literally revolving around Percy right now. So I don't have favorites. Except I do.
Oh, my fingers!
Fingers are important. I think that's why I thought that Scanlan's name was literally the Finger. Can you imagine how cool that would have been? Somebody's name being the Finger. Like we had like names like the Bomb and the Ghost and like the Crow Prince, but that's boring. Absolutely boring. The Finger. Now that sounds cool. Any of the fingers. Like we have 10, 20. Pick anyone. The Finger. The Finger. The Finger. The Finger. Finger.
Scanlan's foot!
I fell out of the window.
I'm pretty sure it happened because of the jerk that Scanlan's magic produced. I don't know what he said. Scanlan's door. I think he said door. But whatever it was, it threw Percy out of the window. I would never understand the people who empty chamber pots like that. Like, do you not expect anybody to walk out of that door? Like, it's a literal stone floor, and you decide to empty the chamber pot there. Not even like in the bushes or somewhere.
Picked it up along the way. Why are you covered in piss?
Picked it up along the way.
A lot of respectable members of the society actually don't mind getting covered in piss. Because they get covered in piss on a daily basis. Medical staff, that is. Oftentimes, during surgeries, patients pee all over the doctors and the nurses. Or sometimes, like, during, like, deliveries, babies do it. So, in those moments, it is far more important to continue the surgery than to care about the excretion. So, yeah. If you ever meet a doctor, a surgeon, to be exact, ask them and they would tell you many wild stories. They really have an obsession with showing Percy's eyes. Like nobody else, just Percy. Just the eyes. Not even like the face like they did with Vax. No, the eyes. The eyes.
Vax, get him out of there.
Okay, here we go.
Dad, I'm telling you, that back door was cursed.
It is 4 a.m. and my father just came upstairs to smoke. And then he complains that he cannot sleep, as if nicotine puts you to bed. So, until he leaves, I don't want him to know that I'm still awake, so we're going to be talking in this volume. What were we talking about? Yes, Percy. Dare may I mention that Wax was not able to open the last door. And you know, this door should have been the one that should have been like hard to open, because it's literally the door to the dungeon of the leader of the rebellions, you know? So this door should not be that easily openable. So, but like Wax came in and it was like, wow, how was he able to do it? And so like the general's door as well, like it was literally the gate to the general's house, and Wax just opened it with a toothpick. Like that was not right. You're not securing the right kind of doors, Vox Machina. Makers of Vox Machina. Writers of Vox Machina. I can see why they don't show other people's eyes. That is not a pretty frown. I know she turned into like this white Siberian tiger and whatnot. That is a pretty tiger, yes. But that frown is not pretty, and I don't want a close-up of it anytime again. At this point, you can't even blame Grog. It's not as if he found the ale. The ale found him.
Stonefell.
I'm getting more and more convinced that Percy also knows magic, or at least his guns are magical, because the name literally shone as soon as it knew that we are near Captain Stonewell, or whatever CAPT stands for. I think it stands for Captain. And yeah, I mean, wow, I am ready for this. I am ready for Percy No Mercy. When I tell you that I live and love revenge. Revenge is just so cool. Like, especially when you know they don't make you wait like 12 episodes to get the revenge. No, they are giving us a dose of Percy No Mercy every now and then, and I'm here for it. And he always puts on the mask. He is a legit human.
What are you supposed to be, freak?
I am vengeance for the Derolos.
Told you he's Batman. Now he's calling himself Vengeance as well.
Percy.
I can assure you that this shot was specifically to tell him that you do not dare call me Percy. It is Percival Frederick Steen von Musel Kilowski de Ruler III for you. His Royal Highness, if you must add. Or call me Vengeance. Also, must appreciate the fact that in the beginning, in the previous episode, I was worried that every single name comes with only one bullet. So I was like, what if you miss? No, they come with multiple bullets, and he is a fine shot. I mean, Valinta Mustafa who? Percy No Mercy is the real deal. Also, for those of you who don't know, Valinta Mustafa is literally a TV show based on a guy who is known for being a fine shot. He is literally called Valinta, which is the name of his gun. It's his nickname. His name is Mustafa. He's called Valinta because that's the name of his gun. Because he's a fine shot, they call him Valinta.
You are not the last Derolo.
What?
Your sister, Cassandra.
When I was doing my research about Vox Machina, I actually found out about Cassandra. And back then I thought that she might be Percy's wife, like she would get married to Percy and that's how she became a Derulo. But then I found out that she was actually Percy's sister. I'm insane.
I'm sure you've heard about your brother.
And lastly, we find out that Cassandra is being raised by the Derulos, so there is a big question now. Who would she pick? The Derulos or Percy No Mercy? Truthfully speaking, if Cassandra just like uses her common sense, she would know that she must support Percy. Like, the Derulos are literally killing people. Even if she doesn't know about the killings, she just needs to look out of her window and see the darkness surrounding Whitestone, and she would know not to support the Derulos, unless the Derulos are saying that it is Percy who has spread that darkness. Percy was literally a child some years ago. I don't think he is capable enough of spreading that darkness, so Miss Go needs to use her common sense and join forces with her brother. So that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give me a like. Also, comment below and let me know anything you want me to know, and also subscribe. We just hit 1,400 subscribers, so yeah, thank you so much, and
is where we leave.